Imagine a device so powerful it could peer into the past, witness the crucifixion of Christ, the signing of the Magna Carta, or the fall of Atlantis. Now imagine that this device exists and is locked away in the deepest vaults of the Vatican, hidden from the world. This is the story of the Chronovisor, the forbidden time machine the Church never wanted you to know about. In 2002, an Italian priest named Father Francois Brune published a book that sent shockwaves through theological and scientific communities. In The Vatican's New Mystery, he claimed that a fellow Benedictine monk, Father Pellegrino Ernetti, had helped build a device capable of viewing the past, a machine called the Chronovisor. According to Brune, Ernetti had worked with a team of 12 scientists, including Nobel laureate Enrico Fermi, to construct this device in the 1950s. The Chronovisor, he said, could tune into the electromagnetic remnants of historical events, like a cosmic television set. Ernetti claimed to have seen Christ's crucifixion. He said he watched Cicero deliver speeches in ancient Rome. He even transcribed a lost play by Quintus Ennius, Theistus, from a live viewing of its original performance. But then, silence. The Chronovisor vanished. No photos, no schematics, no proof. So what happened? Why would the Vatican suppress such a revolutionary invention? Some believe the Chronovisor was dismantled under papal orders. The Church feared its power, terrified that it could unravel centuries of doctrine, expose historical inaccuracies, or worse, reveal truths that could destabilize faith itself. Others argue it never existed, that Ernetti fabricated the entire story, perhaps as a metaphor or a theological allegory. Skeptics point to inconsistencies in the Theistus manuscript, which some scholars say was written in modern Latin. There's no physical evidence, no blueprints, no corroborating witnesses outside Brune's account. It's a fascinating tale, but it's just that, a tale. Theologian. But if it were true, imagine the implications. The Church would have access to absolute historical truth. That's both divine and dangerous. Could a chronovisor actually work? Let's break it down. The idea hinges on the concept that every event leaves behind an energy imprint, like a cosmic echo. If one could tune into these frequencies, theoretically, you could see the past. This isn't entirely science fiction. Quantum physicists have explored ideas like retrocausality and time symmetry. Some fringe theories suggest that time is not linear but layered, and that with the right technology, we could access these layers. Still, mainstream science remains skeptical. The energy required to isolate and decode historical signals would be astronomical. And even if possible, how would you verify what you're seeing? So what do we make of this? Interpretation 1. The Chronovisor was real, a secret Vatican experiment that succeeded, only to be buried out of fear. The Church, protector of divine truth, chose silence over revelation. Interpretation 2. The Chronovisor was a myth, a symbolic tale woven by Ernetti and Brune to explore the tension between faith and science, a metaphor for divine omniscience, not a literal machine. Both interpretations raise profound questions. If the Chronovisor was real, what else is hidden in the Vatican's archives? And if it was a myth, why does it still captivate millions? In 1994, just before his death, Father Ernetti allegedly recanted his claims, but Brune insisted the confession was coerced. He maintained until his own death that the Chronovisor was real and that the Vatican still possesses it. We may never know the truth. The Vatican remains silent. No official statement, no denial, just silence. And in that silence, the Chronovisor lives on, half legend, half possibility. Whether myth or miracle, the Chronovisor forces us to confront a timeless question. If you could see the past, would you? Would you watch history unfold knowing you could never change it? Would you seek truth even if it shattered your beliefs? In the end, the Chronovisor isn't just a machine. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest desire to understand where we came from and what it means to be human. Some truths are hidden, not because they are false, but because they are too powerful.